Hey everyone, welcome to BuddyGames. Hope you're doing well.
Hi everyone. Hello, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Guess who's back on the channel, everyone? It's Nico.
Hey everybody.
He's always been there behind the scenes, but he's back on the camera.
Frames right
first
now.
time using this camera, Nico. It's your first time seeing the camera live.
Now people can see how actually exhausted I am after every BuddyGames evening.
Yeah, and the hat's doing well. It's not covering you. We thought there was going to be a major issue when we first got this because we had to turn the lights up. We're like, oh no, it's just going to be a shadow over Nico's eyes now forever. But it's fine. It's worked out all right.
Yeah, so we should say hello to everyone. Do you want me to
go for it if you like. Yeah, you've done it in a while.
We've got Miss Donnie, Bandit7512, D Proud 88 in the chat. We got I'm Just a Bloke 14. Liam is here as well, apparently. Frozen Wall 13, Cottaging Womble, A7X Scott, JJ Dub, BKC 77. We have got Chocobo Breeder. Hello, Chocobo Breeder. Professor Juice is on the moderator seat today. Hello. We got Archduke of Prussia. Purple says. Andy Sloan we got over here as well. Ashley Millman is here as well. Hello, Ash. Hope you're doing well. So go check out Ash. She's now going solo and working on her own stuff. So do check her work out. She's going to need your support more than ever. Mr. Futigo is here as well. Hello, Mr. Futigo. Demas Clay, welcome in. Abby Westy. We have got Jers93 is here as well. Hello, Jers. And I think Karaya is here as well. Hello, Karaya. And I think that Infosphere is here as well. And yeah, that's everyone.
Hello, thank you so much for subbing as well. We had Bandit and Jers. Thank you so much for the subs. And thank you for the bits, Miss Dorney and D Proud. Much appreciated. You're in the book. Now, Nico, we are playing today a game that you wanted to play on this channel for about a year now, but we haven't managed to sync it up. And that is Chase the Express, everyone.
This game was gifted to us through Throne.
You have to find it. Don't want to get it open. I know where it is.
Oh, no.
It's there. It's just in the next section, that's all.
Okay. Yeah, but we got this game gifted through Throne, and this is a game that usually you can find in any bargain bin when you go to shops and stuff. And I never picked it up until I looked into it, because if you look closely to it, you can see that Sony's logo is on it. So I was like, okay, now that Sony's logo is on it, what does that mean? Like, did they make this game? Is it published by them, perhaps? So I looked into it, and I was like, oh my god, this is like Under Siege 2 meets Speed meets Resident Evil. It's crazy.
It's mad. We've had a little go on it before, just to make sure it was all working and everything. And yeah, it's wild. It's wild. I'm looking forward to playing this one. This
was a gift by two people. I'll say the first name, Low Mode.
And Citizen Insane.
Yes,
so thank you both for that.
Thank you both so much for making this one possible.
The picture, if I just zoom out, because I can do that now. Hang on, where's the zoomy one? There it is. Oh, it's too low. But just above the little dinosaur, there's a picture up there, and I can't tilt the camera with this one, sadly. They also gifted us that wonderful picture as well.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Chase the Express. We're going to look into this game. I'm going to be playing it because this game has tank controls in it, and I don't want to torment you, Liam, like that.
No, I can't stand them. 2 discs as well, everyone. It's a 2-disc game on 2 discs. That's a thing now. So,
this game came out very, very, very late into the PS2's life cycle. 2 months before the PS2 came out in Europe.
Yeah.
And 5 weeks in Japan before the game came out. PS2 came out. So that probably has to do with the reason why not a lot of people have heard of this game, or it's got a lot of promotion out of the door. Because, well, why would you want to play this old game? Yeah. Which was already outdated for its time. If you could be playing the new Tekken, the new Ridge Racer,
Final Fantasy X.
I don't know if that was already out.
Oh, okay.
It's like the release games
and
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know the release launch for PS2.
The PS2 was super fancy when it came out, so it's like, why would you want to play this if you can play the super fancy console?
I am loving this personalized advert for a memory card on the back there. It says, a handgun plus full ammo clip, a first aid kit, a collection of security keys, vital evidence, who needs pockets? Keep your inventory safe with the Sony memory cards. Which is a very personalised. Actually, like a Chase the Express written on it as well. Oh, it's so blurred. There we go.
That's so mean as well, because the PS2 was about to come out. Now you're stuck with a PS1 memory card. You can't use them both.
15 blocks, apparently, on a PS1 memory card. Who knew?
We are also using this on authentic hardware. Yes. With a PS1 that you guys also got for us over here. So thank you so much for that.
That was gifted by the wonderful Lorraine.
Yes, I got my PS1 controller over here. So I'm super excited to play this on original hardware. I've already played 3 hours of it in my own time, so I have some idea of what we're going to be doing today. But yeah, I'm just going to let you enjoy the show. It is a wonderful game, in my opinion. You're going to love this because it's your kind of humor and silliness and action-packed you're looking for in a game.
Yes.
Yeah, because
I think so.
You love them epic. So.
And I like 90s action movies as well. So,
really?
Authentic hardware.
Ashley Milliman, thank you so much for the bits. Let me just quickly give you a very quick shout-out, even though your name is probably familiar to everyone here.
Everyone
but who
knows Ash. Everyone knows Ash.
If you don't follow Ash yet, please consider doing so. She's now solo and making her own stuff on her Twitch and YouTube and other platforms coming up.
And
The Bouncer.
The Bouncer, Stu. Thank you so much for the sub. No, for the bits. She announced on our stream, it may have changed, so I'm so sorry, but Ash did say she's going to be playing the Silent Hill games on her channel as well. So yeah, because it's a bit of horror history that she hasn't delved into much. So yeah, so that's gonna be fun as well.
Yeah, and yeah, please look forward to that one as well. So do make sure you check it out. Abby was just actually smelly. She is not smelly! Because we have been in close quarters with her, and she is not smelly. I can confirm that one.
I'm not going to put myself to that one, because my mum said, if you haven't got anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all.
Oh.
She picks on me too. She calls me a lawyer all the time. I'm not a lawyer. Learn my job, Ash.
Right, okay, so we go into the game.
Well, before that, I just want to quickly go over the Book of Eternity. I'm not going to do the whole spiel this week because you've seen it all a billion times, but the Book of Eternity is here, it's live, it's working. So anyone who subs, bits, donates, or raids into us will go into this wonderful book and you'll get a little shout out at the end. Please don't feel you have to do any of these things. You can just enjoy the show. Just chat in the chat. Just watch. But if you want to, it's there. It is open. The chewed pen of righteousness is here as well.
People out.
So yeah, that's me, I think, mostly.
Oh, I think it's
I'm
me
a big
as well.
chewer.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've been chewing the same pen. Ah!
What does that mean?
Right, here we go. Jumping into the game, everyone. Oh, how loud do you want to make that?
Was that the book? Was that the book?
No.
I thought you were going to talk about the book for a second.
That was it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing a big spiel. We're in.
You got the action sequences over here, missiles over here, angry people, train delays, guns on trains. Are you allowed to have a gun on a train?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you're not allowed to. But
I mean, you are a lawyer.
You made it,
so you would know this.
You made it sound like you're not allowed to have, because on a plane you can't have guns because you could lose air pressure.
Oh my God.
It's a nuclear bomb at the end. But on a train, you can shoot a train all you want, really, and it won't blow up or anything.
So it's worth pointing out, this game is called Chase the Express, but if you are American over here, you know it, this game as Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn. I'm guessing that no Americans like to chase an express, so they had to change it to something else.
Mr. Fujiko also put up another name for it that he found as well, but I can't find it here where he said it. And there's too many people talking, so I'm never going to find it again. So, Mr. Fujiko, if you want to chuck it in the chat again, then please do, and I'll read.
That's the most,
serious title screen.
So, what's the American title again?
It's Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn.
That is a
it
stupid
just feels
name.
lots of fancy, not fancy, extreme military terms to make you invested in this game. This game is made by a studio called Sugar and Rockets. If you don't know who that is, those are the people that make Jumping Flash.
Oh, okay.
They're a second studio in Sony that got dissolved into Japan Studio. So this is made by Sony and published by Activision, I believe, in America. So yeah, I'm going to play it on normal mode. It's going to be intense, but I'm going to do my best for you all.
Here's the tagline. Will you be able to rescue the hostages, stop the train, and save Europe from a nuclear crisis?
The game is pretty good at explaining itself, luckily, so I'm just going to let the cutscene do its talking.
It's very Metal Gear Solid, by the way.
It's a lot of things, yeah.
Thank you, R-Line Score. Much appreciated.
Also, you must have had a great time picking the soundtrack for this game.
It was great fun. It's a good soundtrack.
If any content creator is looking for that Tom Cruise running music, then this game.
Teaming up with the Russians. I bet the Russians are saying the same thing about us. We're almost at the Ukrainian border.
He's a hero.
Let's go in and give it a try.
It's Keanu Reeves.
Yes, sir.
It's like showing.
This
He's
little
such a
button will blow all those stupid soldiers to hell.
Stupid soldiers.
Stand by for the first attack.
The highest detailed lips on the PS1.
Russian backup troops?
Oh dear.
We haven't received any reports like that.
This is a very European game, isn't it?
They're launching their missiles! 3 missiles at 7 o'clock!
What the hell is going on? Oh my god!
Stand by for the second launch. Party time.
One. That's perfect timing there.
Yeah, you see the explosion in his
Wow,
eyes.
look at that. How many soldiers are there? Bloody hell.
Can you even run on a train?
I'm
Is that
not
even
sure.
physically possible?
They do it in movies all the time.
Yeah, yes. Okay, I
Oh, he's
guess,
dead.
yeah.
They're all dead.
Look at this, there's a PS1.
It's quite impressive for
I
PS1.
will say, it becomes very obvious what all the budget went in this game. It's all that first impression.
Why is there a kid on board? I thought it was like a military boat, train.
Hurry and get dressed. Now!
So I love that bit for the next bit.
Mr. Ambassador, as you can see, you have no choice. And your wife's life means nothing to me.
Mama!
You had better realize this. Understand?
Leave my family alone!
How do you do, Mr. Ambassador?
Oh, not that great, is he?
I am Boris Ugoski, the leader of our little band of terrorists called the Knights.
Do you love the guards in the back being
Knights
so
of the
ominous and
Apocalypse?
looking at them?
What do you want?
I am planning to use this train to obtain funds for our activities.
What are you talking about?
Activity.
You're going to pay for this.
I love
Be quiet
this.
and listen.
We're all going to
Ooh.
the phone park for a week.
Where did that blood
Mr.
come from?
Ambassador, you are mistaken. It is your government that is going to pay $20 billion. And I brought this little toy with me to convince you.
A nuclear bomb.
Bomb!
We, the Knights of the Apocalypse, are now
The Knights
approaching
of the
your
Apocalypse.
I love it. I love it. I love Boris. And there's your hero. Still
Yeah.
hanging on there. I just knocked the whole desk there.
So yes, this train is a train that has the French ambassador on board, and his family is also on board.
Yeah,
apparently.
for some weird reason.
There
like,
is a reason for it. It's explained in the game.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think if I was a military, bodyguard, I'd probably advise them going separately.
Yeah, it's basically he's going on a trip, and he was advised by those people to take his family with to be like, oh, it's gonna be a nice time, but that was clearly meant to be hostage material.
This is Lieutenant Jack Morton. The train has been taken over by terrorists. in a
Jack
sudden attack.
Morton.
So I just realised your alert from last week still there. Check round the corner.
Alex Baker. Oh, it's still there. Oh no.
Yeah.
Terrorism organization. I am the commander of that organization's headquarters. Is that clear? How many of your units survived the
See,
attack?
the cutscenes instantly took a
None.
nosedive.
Yeah,
after that
yeah,
one.
100%.
Only me.
It still looks
Here's
good.
the plan.
I looked
As
at
it
some
stands
reviews.
now,
People
the
were
Blue
very
Harvest has been
positive
captured by
about
an
these
armed
I
cutscenes.
actually prefer these cutscenes to the last ones we had. I think these look more human.
They're demanding
Their
$20 billion
VO looks better as well when you
safe
compare it to
rail
Siphon
passage to
Filter.
France as ransom for the French ambassador. I'm dispatching a rescue team now. Lieutenant Morton, you will be under UN command. The French ambassador and his family are being held hostage. You are to make sure they're safe until the
Yes,
rescue
that's
team
more than what they
arrives.
asked for.
Report immediately when you've accomplished this.
What is it? Then
Roger.
The terrorists
They
might
asked the Metal Gear
intercept our
Solid.
transmissions. Limit your radio use to emergency rescue requests. Any questions?
How do we get in the train?
There's a
Oh my
hatch
god,
on
this
the
is.
roof
You
of
should be able to work this out yourself as Mr. Secret Agent. How do I open a door?
how do I infiltrate the base? How do I do my job? It's like, imagine if I hired you to fix my PC
Yeah.
and you'd be like, how do you fix this?
Yeah. Love it. And here we are, everyone. We're in the game.
And yeah, so for context, this is a what is it? A tank control game.
Yeah, let's
with,
turn
like,
it down a bit for you guys now.
You can walk a little bit like this, but it's quite stiff, so to speak.
It's not fun to play.
yeah.
As a non-tank to enjoy a fan.
But luckily, I've played enough of it, so I've got a feel for it now. And the combat is very interesting as well, because you have to basically just like point your gun in their direction. By the way, this is the most epic jump. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
ready? There you go.
He jumped with his legs, not not separately. They're
Now,
like.
I'm very tempted to do this now because I don't think I'll have another. I'll do this after this bit.
Enceladus, welcome in. Lovely to have you here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
And if you see those two arrows that close in on the crosshair,
Yeah.
that's basically when you know your aim is going to be better.
Okay.
And there, your hits are going to be more critical.
That explains why I got a one-hit kill earlier on my game. Plus, I was in recruit mode. You're probably in normal, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how your example is actually just how you shoot a gun anyway.
Yeah.
You're like, how you shoot your gun in this is you aim it at people and then shoot. I was like, that's the same for any shooting game, Nico. I love that jump. It's such a...
It's like a boing.
Yeah, I just like how his legs stay together.
There we go. We're in the train now.
Oh, yes, that was it.
And yeah, get ready for this screen. You're going to see it quite often. But what's cool is that it does change as well whilst you play the game.
I see Lamode's actually in the chat now as well. Sorry if I missed you out earlier, but thank you so much for this game. You and Sits Insane. It's been a joy already.
Now, I will warn you, this is, I'd say a low gore game as well. Like, if you can stomach this, you can stomach most of the game. This was already a mature stream, so I'm not too afraid to give you this warning late. But I'm just telling you now, if you're not really in the mood to see that kind of stuff, probably just click away and come back another day. But you're not going to get a lot of that in this stream.
No, I mean, it's a PS1 game as well, so how gory can it really be?
Yeah. So I've already shown this to you off stream, but you've got these little windows indoors as well, which you can look through.
So I actually love this because I love seeing 3D environments. So yeah, it was cool. You can actually look at it. You can look at the ceiling and the lights. I remember in Metal Gear Solid, that blew my mind back in the day.
So what's also cool is that if you hold triangle, you can actually move the camera freely.
Oh, okay.
And the technology for it is quite impressive because it's literally like a dome, and they just stick all these like pictures to it, and which creates this almost like a fisheye look to it. So it plays like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 and stuff, where you just have a character walking over an image, but this image is like full on 360. Like you will never see this, for instance.
I like you can't see behind it as well.
Yeah.
it was nothing. There's nothing behind the camera.
Luckily, I didn't even spin like this. Oh yeah, now we can see our hero. Like, look at this guy. Doesn't he look like Keanu Reeves?
It is a 90s Keanu Reeves, isn't it? With that short hair. You can definitely see the inspiration behind it.
Yeah.
Have you actually ever seen Speed, Nico?
No,
I've
seen 20 minutes of it, and then I realized that I can't watch this movie whilst doing the washing up.
It's actually a generally amazing movie. Did you just get shot?
Yeah, that's almost shooting at me.
He's like, wait a minute, guys. I'm just going to pick up this...
You have to loot every corpse because there's always something with them. There we go.
I'm glad you went for the stealthy approach with that massive magnum gun you got.
Yeah, so let's get this thing out of the way quickly. There's not really an element of stealth in here. You can try to sneak past enemies, but it's not like Metal Gear where they're highly advanced, highly intelligent, and you can have a box and that kind of stuff. It's not like that. But it's more like as long as you're out of their vision, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, it's I feel they've taken a lot of inspiration from Under Siege 2 as well, specifically Under Siege 2 because that's set on a train. Under Siege 1 was on a big boat.
Do you remember that sous chef that was hiding in the elevator thingy?
Yes.
Here it is.
Yeah, he's here. Yeah, there he is. I can't remember his name, but yes.
Now, Liam, look at this. Do you think this game... do you think I could break these bottles?
Yeah, but I think the whole wall's going to break, not the individual bottles.
You think it will? So you think it's going to be the wall, not the individual bottles?
I think it's just going to smash into 1,000 pieces.
Right. You want to see it?
Yeah. Yeah, called it.
This
that
game did it
massive
first.
gun you got there.
Yeah, and it's such a cool setting though for a video game. I know it feels quite like repetitive because it's just a small hallway every time, but they add so many ridiculous things in these hallways that it keeps it interesting. Yeah, like I said, always loot the body.
What was that note? I recognise that sound.
Yeah,
when you pick it up.
It has the particular sounds I've heard before. Like, I'm pretty sure this, like, you hear that in every game. That one.
Yeah, I've heard that sound before as well, I think. Yeah, these are Sony stock sound effects or something that the Sony studios had at the time.
Oh, yeah, you can also jump back. Oh, yeah, you can also do the funniest wall. Look.
Yes. Our action hero is brilliant.
Okay, there's nothing here.
Oh, nice you can go in there, though.
Yeah, some of them hold save points, and some of them hold
okay.
enemies.
Oh.
You got to be careful.
But the reason why I said Under Siege 2 train is because it's that like American double-decker style train that you get over there that we don't have here. I don't know if you get them in Europe as well, but definitely not in England. There's no such thing as a double-decker train in England.
No, not quite, is there? I actually saw a video the other day of oh, that's actually save point. Of somebody taking like an overnight train, and I was like, you know what? I actually want to try this one day.
I wouldn't want to in England. I'd like to in another country. I see the Japanese ones all the time. There's so many videos of those.
Oh yeah, you got fancy ones, but just the idea of like you're sleeping on a train and then I don't know, you're in the north or something.
Yeah, you just wake up in another part of the country. Uh-oh. I did put the right... Oh, I didn't put it in.
No, I just removed it, see if that helped. Oh, now it's pretending there's no memory card. Hey, there we go.
Cool. Actually, Precious says, I've never heard of a double-decker train. They exist.
New day. I would like to save, but for some reason it's like...
It was just taking its time.
Oh!
I think.
No, it's not. Do you have the blue one as well somewhere?
Yep. Blue.
Yeah, that one could work as well. Check that one.
Is it the same fitting? The PS2 and PS1 memory cards?
Yeah, but they are both different memory cards.
I know the PS2 won't work in the PS1, but PS1's work in PS2s.
There we go. We definitely want to have save file for this one.
That's working. Yeah, there you go. It's just a bad memory card, or it's full and it's not sophisticated enough to tell you it's full.
Yeah. So if we see this symbol, we know it's time to save. Okay. Also, I've pointed out, even though this is a waste of bullets, but luckily you don't have to worry too much about bullets. But the gun sound is so good in this game.
It's
oh
wow!
We startled him. There we go.
It's such a bassy sound.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there's a poll up. Who would be a better agent? Agent Baby Bell, Agent Lawyer, Agent Push Wrong Buttons. I wonder which one's which. I'm obviously voting for myself. Thank you. And I'm not a lawyer. Rosie. Has Rosie learned how to do polls now? Is Rosie on a computer? Or
she's on her laptop.
She's on her laptop. Oh, well done, Rosie. That's really patronising. Well done, Rosie. You did it. Sorry, Rosie. Polls still broken for me on mobile. Oh, are they? Yeah, we had this issue last week where the polls are all broken. Sengui says, sorry I'm so late. I was fixing my bicycle like a true Dutchman.
Nice.
Yeah.
What needed to be fixed? Can I go through this door?
Yeah,
yes.
Polls are still broken, everyone. Wonderful. Thanks, Twitch, for fixing it so quickly. I think it was on Monday we found out polls were broken. Last week. Yeah. Oh, a cutscene.
So you can do it the proper way, or we can just go in. Hiya! There we go.
Lovely stuff. Oh, that music. It's definitely very Metal Gear Solid 2-esque on the big shell.
Reading, Liam. Are you ready?
Oh. The plate transport lift in the kitchen suddenly shut down. When I took the unit out to service it, it seemed to have malfunctioned. Due to a faulty contact, I've temporarily fixed the unit, but it may break again. Casey. Oh, Casey. That's the character's name from Under Siege.
Wait, is it? Oh, no way. That was definitely a reference then. Whoa, another
I'm pretty sure that's his name. Casey Ryback, his name, I think, his surname. Ryback.
Way.
Casey Ryback. Yeah, that's definitely a reference. That's got to be.
Yeah, so if anybody knows their action movies, they'll probably get quite rewarded in this game. There we go. That's what we needed.
Welcome in, though, Richie. Lovely to have you here, as always. Rosie is inside the internet. She's done it. She's managed to surf the web. And Miss Dorney is about to do this.
Ooh.
There we go. Thank you, Miss Dorney.
This is going to be the slowest count up, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It went super speedy last week, though. I think you were enhancing that as well.
Right, let's see. Can I go through this, please? Yes.
Yeah, so Steven Seagal is a complete butt face. we don't have to like him, but you can like his 90s movies. I feel that's fine. You just can't like anything later than the 90s and early noughties.
There's even a movie called After Me in that in one of his movies.
Really?
Yeah, there's a movie called Nico, apparently. Everyone keeps using that as small talk towards me. And I'm like, what makes you think I know this?
What do you respond to as well? Like, oh,
I've never seen the movie.
Yeah.
And then most people, they would be kind and just be like, oh, okay. But I had this one guy, and he kept saying, you gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it. And then it got so bad that he kept asking about it because he was like part of a restaurant where I had like lunches and stuff. So he just kept asking it so often, I just stopped having wraps over there. I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm done.
So that completely backfired on him.
Yeah, it completely backfired. But I will say, I'm like the odd guy on that one. I think most people would like to have a little chat with people at places. I think I need a card for this one. Yeah, I do. So what's fun as well, these card readers, you can use different cards for different doors. But if you're not paying attention to which card you're using, you will get punished for that.
Oh, okay.
And the alarm will go off, and then guards will come in and kill you. So
I did see an alarm on the wall there. I was wondering if you can shoot it.
no, you can't.
Oh, okay.
But I just thought that was very interesting that you will get punished for that kind of stuff. Oh, I know where I need to go.
If someone's telling you to watch a Steven Seagal movie, right? I just told you all to watch Under Siege 1 and 2, everyone. Go watch it. They're great fun.
Yeah,
It's got Tommy Lee Jones in it.
It's
and
got Jonathan Cooper in it.
Who's Jonathan Cooper?
That's the guy who does what is it? Mike from Breaking Bad.
What? He's in Under Siege?
Is his name right?
No, that's not his name.
Oh, what was his name again?
What's his name? What, Mike in Breaking Bad?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Oh my God, is he one of the soldiers?
Yeah,
I think
what's his name again?
Is that him? What's his name? Mike in Breaking Bad. I'm just gonna look it up now. Mike Ehrmantar.
No, that's the
Trout.
character.
Okay. Jonathan Banks.
Jonathan Banks. There we
Right,
go.
Under Siege. Jonathan Banks. Oh my God, it is!
Yeah.
He's so young in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like a grunt in it. I mean, he's got lines. He's a character, but he's not a main character.
He's also in Beverly Hills Cop. Did you know that?
I never noticed it. No, I didn't know that as well. I've watched Under Siege so many times, but not since watching Breaking Bad. So.
And he's in Airplane as well.
Yeah, I knew he was in that one. That's a famous one. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, I'm shocked by that. Cool, thanks. But yeah, Under Siege 1 and 2 are great.
We only discovered that when we were looking up Under Siege 2 as a reference. Right.
Instead of saying I watched, it wasn't to my taste, Nika just said, never going to eat here again. Yeah. Yeah. It's easier to avoid people sometimes.
I'm very, very bad with small talk. I'm freezing up. Hold up.
Nika only does big talk. That's it.
You're not actually that wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
You're just like, hey, Nika, how's it going? I'm sick of the war in that country. So, oh my God, I just wanted to say hi.
Why is it not? Oh, do I have to get rid of this guy first? Oh my goodness! Please, please.
That was a very lethal weapon moment there, where you both just shooting each other at blank distance and both missing.
Oh, I had to press start. That was it.
There's actually a Steven Seagal movie where he was so lazy to fight, he did the whole fight in a chair. I'm not even joking. One of his later ones, they get his films get lazier and lazier as he's gotten older. And there's one where he's literally sitting down in like an office chair, just going, and just like. It's so lazy. I feel so sorry for the stunt guys that probably trained and practiced that choreography.
I saw that in Under Siege as well. There's some really impressive stuff in it, and there's some bits in it that's just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
3.
Thank you, Archduke.
Quick.
For the shout. I see you're doing a Faulty Towers reference there as well. Of Perusia. There we go. And Miss Dorney is chucking more bits. Miss Dorney, you're crazy with your bits. What are you done? Oh, you're actually in a kitchen now as well.
It's so counter.
It is so. It's modelled on him completely, isn't it?
There we go. We've unlocked that one now. And now there's one of my favorite details in the game.
Don't you start, Stu. Don't you start. I want to 0-1 score doing that. Now are you starting as well?
Is that I believe you can find a note here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Where was it?
Because the whole thing about it's mostly kitchen. All his weapons were kitchen based in other Siege films as well.
Yeah, wasn't there also like a big shootout sequence in?
Oh yeah, 100%.
In this one. Oh,
and he put a bomb in a microwave, blew everyone up.
We can't find that detail. Shame. I'll find it probably later. Dun dun. Alright, let's turn the cooling off. I don't know why you want to do that, but I just turned it off.
Well, just so you don't freeze.
Save you some electricity or something.
Yeah, why not?
They're going to need that after that $20 billion they're going to get.
Someone spilled a lot of ketchup in that kitchen, Sensengui. They did, that's right. This is definitely not an age-restricted game. What is the actual age? Does it have it? This is before those days, isn't it?
It should say on it.
Oh, 15 plus.
Yeah.
Elspa, 15 plus. We're apparently the train's called the Blue Harvest, by the way, which is, I don't know if that's a Star Wars reference. The first Star Wars was called Blue Harvest before they changed it. Heinz is too expensive, Lee. That's why it wasn't Heinz. Mr. Fusco's impressed with the PS1 face.
Yeah, it's pretty good,
If Mr. Fusco is impressed, then that means they did a good job.
To be fair, if you put this face like right next to, I don't know, like Leon's or something, I can see that. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't move, which is a thing. It's just a picture, isn't it? There's no like the mouth doesn't move or anything. It doesn't blink. It's literally just a picture. But yeah.
Okay, well, I got what I needed. There was a menu here as well, like a recipe list of the things that the guests were going to order.
Okay.
And there's a kid as well, and it says like make sure the kid has a cola.
Oh,
something.
nice.
Yeah. There's just like little world building things that reminded me a bit of Resident Evil 1 as well, which I really miss in games these days. Like, I'm quite a lazy reader, so I don't like to have like giant paragraphs like you see in Amnesia.
Yeah.
But I do like it when there's like this tiny little stories, or you can piece things together.
See, I do if I am invested in the world, like Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn. When you get some kind of pre-war information coming at you of what the world was like before, I want to just read every bit. I want more and more and more. But if it's about, if like I go to a tribe and they're talking about something that's happening to this day, not interested. Can care less. So there has to be the right information for me to actually be invested. Oh, that's nice. It didn't lose you shooting him by changing scenes. That's cool.
Yeah. So, what is it? I really like in Resident Evil 2, where the zombie apocalypse happens, and it happens already like for a few days in that town, and then because of that, you see all these people making all these like stories of like what's happening, where people are, what happened, and then you can put the two together. Like, oh my god, they've abandoned these people.
Yeah.
And super interesting.
It's really nice when it's done right.
I don't know why they use that instrument like twice very quickly after each other to build suspense.
I see we're on a lovely 50 viewers, so thank you all for showing up today for this one.
Thank you.
I appreciate it's not a game that you've probably heard of before, and you're like, what the hell is Chase the Express?
That's probably the
it's not even called that on the listing, is it? It's called the American title.
I tried, but they wouldn't want me to.
No, they didn't want you to. Church is like, no, that's not what we called it.
What is it? The reason why I'm pointing this game out as well is that it's always like that bargain bin game.
Yeah.
People are like, what's a cheap game that's actually really good? I'd probably point at this one, because already you probably are quite perplexed, because remember, this is like £2 or something.
Yeah, it's good though.
Yeah, that's only for
like,
£2.
I have not been... Compared to like Overblood 1, like that was janky as hell. This is actually quite a competent game. Like,
yeah,
it's good. It's good looking as well.
Oh, well, I did really enjoy my time at Overblood 1, but I'm just one of those weirdos that likes games that are very like it's just peak, just very interesting and have are quite ambitious for its time.
I'm guessing it's long as well, since it has 2 discs. Do we know the wrong time of this game?
When this game came out, you mean?
No, how long the game is. I mean, it's on 2 discs.
It's 9 hours.
9 hours. Not bad, is it?
No.
But that means they had to fit a lot on each disc then to put it on 2. If you compare it to like Fun and Fantasy, that's 4 discs.
It's probably worth pointing out then as well, like, if you're going to get this game, make sure you get both discs. There's 2 discs to this game.
Yeah.
And you get scammed and you're like, oh, this is where the demo disc used to be. Because that happens a lot as well with games.
Dave30 Mac says, I've actually got this game in my physical PS1 collection somewhere. So Nick and Rosie also collect PS1. They collect all games, really.
Oh, dear. Goodness.
Blood. I don't collect. I collect PC games, and that's it. That's all I've got. And I'm not saying like really expensive, rare, big box ones. Just PC games I used to like when I was little, like Black and White and Broken Sword. But I don't really collect PlayStation stuff.
Oh, you can look inside.
I do like you can look inside all of them. Oh, a guard. What's he doing?
It's good to know in case we break this door open.
I do collect Cyberpunk merch as well. You are right, Infospheres. I own 3 copies of Cyberpunk 2077.
Did it already have the memo? Because the memos are so funny in this game. They're literally like, right, there's a door to the left, and on that door it says you need to have a code. This is the code. Yeah. And when I was playing it, I was like, oh, I bet Liam's got this all the time. You know, back when you did more IT work, where everyone just put their password on post-it notes like, there.
Yeah, they do. We've actually had to get a new rule now to try and stop people from doing it. People are just so willing to give passwords over. It's like, no, we're not allowed to know it. Just stop.
We have that with our company as well, where we have different departments, but it's more for troubleshooting that everyone has different logins. So it's like if we notice a problem with a login, then it's like, okay, it's that department that broke in. So it's either one of you or one of you messed up.
Sorry, look at the raids coming through that window.
Yeah.
That was really impressive.
And what's cool as well is you can't see it yet, but it was kind of like dawn when the game started. But as when we go out again, it will be broad daylight.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's well done. I'm actually quite impressed by all this. Hey, Kirby, welcome in. Lovely to have you here.
Welcome in, Kirby. Oh, it's this door.
How goes the train spotting? It's going well, actually. We've killed 14 guards.
One thing I also really like about this game, I don't know if it's going to pop up now, but eventually you'll see that the screen will shake a little bit as well.
Oh, okay.
Similar to how a train would move.
Which...
I don't think it's going to happen now. It happens like quite randomly. Oh, didn't want to do that. Yeah, because we're literally looking for a note that says, right, this is the code for the door. Is it this one, maybe? Yeah, it's over here.
I do like the wobbly camera as you go in rooms where it follows you. Something that Resident Evil could have picked up on a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, so this is just like all the people that are on the car right now. You got Kiara, Jane. Yeah, you see you got the ambassador's daughter is there.
Yeah.
Another ambassador. Lots of important people, as you can see. An Olympic shooting team member.
Wow.
I bet that she is the girl with
the blonde hair at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny, though, because the character will point out that she's very good at shooting. And then I'm like, yeah, but in that running sequence, he was just shooting all over the place.
Yeah, you didn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
Rook Val.
So I'm not going to read all of it, but if you are invested in this story, it's definitely worth looking into those little memos and stuff. Darn it, I thought there was a memo here for it. I might need to go somewhere else. This is frustrating.
His throat has been cut.
I know the password. I could try, but I don't think it's going to work.
Well, you could always give it a go, see what happens. Be interesting.
I'll look one more time here, because I believe it was here.
There's a guy on the floor there. Have you searched that body? Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to type it in. See what happens.
See if the game's clever enough to know.
I bet it is. It's either 7042 or 7043. Okay, it worked.
There we go. Nice. That's how you do it. Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
oh my god. Knocked you over with his bullet. A like the cinema bars that come in when there's something important to look at. I like that. That's nice. Did you like it? I like the camera cuts for each one.
Ambassador, are you all right?
Oh my god, that means I just cheated on BuddyGames.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
You're as bad as me now.
Lieutenant Jack Morton of NATO, sir. I was sent here to rescue you.
Oh, thank God. They took my family away. My wife and daughter.
Do you know where they took them?
The terrorists were talking about taking them and one SP to the rear car.
And who are you?
My name is Mason. I'm the ambassador's secretary. I've also been in the
Oh,
military
this guy's
and
bad.
SP service.
I see. Mr. Ambassador, a rescue team is coming, but I'll try to rescue your family myself. Ambassador and Mr.
I'm
Mason,
going to point this gun at your face.
stay here and wait until you hear from me.
You stay here and you stay there. Yeah. Yeah, you've got some naughty points now, Nico, in the Discord.
Yeah.
Well done.
Fair. Look, I'm doing this for your guys' sake. For the viewer retention.
Doesn't matter with these guys. They're brutal. Do anything wrong, they're watching. They're waiting.
You didn't do it the right way.
Nice. This is a lovely posh cabin, isn't it?
My favourite streamer has full-time time.
Yeah.
And triple the salary that you have would have done it much better.
This is a bathtub. I like that.
I'm not at the beach.
That's like a bread thing, isn't it?
This is a bathtub.
We run the bath. Nothing.
yeah.
Why are you running? Of course, it's nothing strange. It's a bathtub. It's like you're hitting the light switch. Nothing strange
Look,
here.
There was an ambush here as well.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. That's something. That's definitely a puzzle thing there on the wall. I think you got to put something into that.
That one, yeah. So I was playing this game, and then you look at this, and remember, this is covert ops, right? And then you see this.
Yeah.
And this game went. I'm like, are we gonna have lizards on this train now?
Yeah, this is remove the kind of seriousness of it all now.
Yeah.
You add in shape puzzles.
Oh, and before you ask, no, you cannot shoot them, even though they are here.
Oh, you got a call.
Hold on, let me grab my phone. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've got an Amazon parcel. Oh, he's here. Hi.
Do you know anybody that ever did that with phones?
No, just like
just
like this.
Just holding in front of your face.
Yeah. I see people speak on loudspeaker all the time, and I have no idea why they do it. They're just walking along on loudspeaker. I was like, I wouldn't want to be on the other end of that, knowing that everyone can hear our conversation, but never like this.
I have a pet peeve with people that put their phone on loud when it's a quiet environment, as in like with work. When you do it in your own time, personal stuff, that's your preference. But when it's, when you're trying to work, I really can't stand that. So yeah, here they are. You can just talk to them casually if you want.
Nice. I'll guard the ambassador with my life. Wow, this is very... Oh my god. Going through him.
Testing him.
Yeah.
Testing his word.
Speaking of which, as per tradition, I have got an Amazon parcel arriving today, so chances are it'll happen during the stream. I seem to every Sunday
You're
now. I
keeping them
seem to
busy
have
on Sundays.
It's because it's the only day where I know I'm in all day.
Or is it because you order on Saturdays?
No, I order.
Like, I'm finally at home.
I order throughout the week. I'm not vital to get it, so I'm not doing next day delivery. So I just like, I know I'm in Sunday. I'll get it all delivered then.
Let me do my weekly fix of ordering stuff for today.
Yeah.
Now I've got a working from home job, so I'm just blessed in that way. Totally get it.
Yeah. No, I work in the office full time, so I'm not here much.
Yeah, because we had an important thing on Tuesday, and because of that, I missed a parcel as well.
Oh, you had to go in the office, did you, or were you just on the phone? Okay.
No. I had to just attend some family stuff. But yeah, that was like a day where I was like, no, I missed my parcel.
Nothing.
Angus Gurman, welcome in.
Hello, Angus Gurman. Nothing's going to beat the toilet seat, delivery I had a little while ago. Obviously, that is top tier content. But I have got some exciting stuff arriving on this one. So if it does arrive, I'll show you all.
I'm going to show you something really
Oh,
cool.
I like
You see
the
that
lights.
window, right?
Yeah.
Over there. That you see, it just shook. That's the.
Yeah.
Was the train.
Okay. I thought it was you doing
But
that.
if you
Yeah.
listen closely, you can hear footsteps, and there he goes.
That was cool. That is nice. That's a nice touch.
Yeah. And now you know. Okay, I can go quick.
They actually had a transparent thing in this
He's
in a
gonna
door, which is quite impressive.
Definitely come for me though. Yeah, thought so.
Morning.
Luckily, they forget that you took one staircase up, and they're like, "Oh, I can't walk these stairs." So funny.
Must have been the wind. Too much Metal Gear Solid also had the same system.
What if they walk up, freeze, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Keanu Reeves. He's a nice guy. It'll be him, right?"
Yeah, he's a lovely guy.
Right, and here we go. Now, so you have 2 card keys you can use. So the ground key, this one, you definitely don't need to use. The alarm will go off. But this is an example. If you use the blue one, everything will just be fine. There we go.
Because it was the right one.
So yeah, this is all stuff that I figured out by myself before.
It doesn't tell you much, does it? I mean, that's the idea. With PS1 games, you had to do this.
Did you know the location changed?
We're in Russia now.
Yeah,
we were in
we
Germany.
went to St. Petersburg a moment ago.
Yeah, we're now in Russia.
Because if you press start, you can see that the train is traveling.
Oh, you've actually got a kind of time limit, I suppose, haven't you? Or does it move on as you move on?
Yeah, so there's a schedule you'll find later of what they're going to do in this game. Again, world building.
Yeah.
And what is it? It will tell you like the locations they're planning on going to.
But so is the game... What I'm trying to get here, though, are we now in Russia because of everything you've done so far? Or if you just stood still, would you still get to Russia? If you didn't progress at all, you stayed in that first carriage and you just stood there and watched the game roll.
No, the game progresses as long as you go with the story.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but everything moves, which is fun to see.
Sorry, Mr. Futsuko, yes. We're already in Russia. I swear it said Germany before, though. I made a mistake. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm sorry. It's hard talking.
It's hard, not live.
It's hard talking, all right?
Liam.
Brains and doing 17 things at once. No mistakes, Liam, says Rosie. Yeah, all right.
Only professionals on this channel. We'll get for our tier 3 subscribers, we'll have Buddy Pros.
Yeah.
And that's when we only provide the most professional gameplay.
Yeah, you guys get the rubbish stuff on the sides.
No, don't say that.
If you want to see speed runs and boss rushes, become a tier 3 sub. No, I'm joking. That's not going to happen. Don't do it. Don't do it.
So yeah, this is basically them listing all these other bad guys that are in here right now. Not very nice people. Not really worth going for. This is the big chief, Boris, like you already said. Yeah. So it's like you can read through this, but they're basically just saying like these are people that have done these kind of things. They're real bad. And luckily you can always read them back later if you want to. Just for the sake of the stream, I'm like, yeah, I've read this. There's not really something important in here other than character build.
This is some sort of a computer. Wow. This guy's on it.
This was very Under Siege for me when I saw some of the footage on Under Siege, because they have all these like high-tech computers in a train. It's like this is
the
not
terrorists
normal for
brought
a
that
train.
on. Yeah, the terrorists brought all that stuff on with them. They stopped the train, they brought all the equipment on, then they started the train again.
Yeah, somehow, right?
But, yeah.
Somehow they moved all of this in, and an office desk.
They
and
do
an
show
office
it.
chair.
They show it all in the film how they do it. It's very smart. It's very smart. Very
Yeah.
quick and efficient. It was planned.
So the Blue Harvest is not just any train. It is, yeah, here you go. See, now you can see that we're going through these places. So
Right.
Going to go through Belarus. Then we're going to go for Poland, Germany, more Germany. Even more Germany, lots of Germany.
Lots of Germany.
Zurich was, was it Austria? I believe. This is where I show how bad my
I know where that is. Paris.
Paris, yeah, I know where that one is.
Homecoming reception.
Is it going for Leipzig? Yeah, it is. There you go, Mr.
There we
Futsuko.
go. Is that your kind of area, is it, Mr. Futsuko? Is a train going to come through? And Zurich's in Switzerland, chat says. So there we go.
Wop, wop.
Miss Futsuko says, that's my hometown. There we go. Maybe you saw this train when you were younger, Miss Futsuko, flying through.
Would you say Leipzig is a nice place to visit? I need to see more of Germany.
I didn't see any of it. I have not travelled much.
One day we'll go to Gamescom.
One day.
It's a very cool place to go. Is there anything here? I think it was in this room. So I had this little joke in my head when I was playing this. look, this room, Liam. When you tell your family members, oh, I work in IT. This is what I think they imagine you work in.
Oh yeah. In a server room. Yeah.
Like these
In a
kind of
comms room.
Well, but these like
Pulling
high-tech
out
lights,
wires all the time. Yeah. That's what everyone does.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
when there's a hack, we have to just rip out all the wires as quickly as possible.
I love that. Like someone made this. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. It's all red as well to show it's cool and hot.
It's very System Shock.
Yeah. Hope they got a good aircon system though. Those things do run hot.
And then it does it again.
Yeah. It's so good. I do know that sound effect though. It is stock. I'm pretty sure it's a stock sound effect.
I know. I forgot the name of the instrument, but it's like loads of like metal plates that are spun in a circle, and then you just kind of with a violin snare, you roll against it, and then you spin it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, this is how you sneak up on enemies. You press triangle, and then you can see what they're doing.
Nice. Miss Fuko says it's a nice city, but he may be biased. As that's where
fair.
he's from.
That's fair. But if I had that too with Bristol, where some of my friends were like, "Yeah, do you think it was that hot? Or was it that cool?"
What's wrong with these people?
I know, right?
Yeah.
They're no
Bristol's
longer my
lovely.
friends.
Yeah, good.
I love that if you stand right here, they don't see you. Hello. Did you just open the door? Oh, come on.
Oh no, did they open it or you? That's the question. Yeah, that's ridiculous. He still didn't know. This is the worst guard I've ever seen.
Yeah, these guards are they're not sober. That's for sure.
It's the camouflage. That's why no one saw anything. Oh dear. This is Major Grit. Sergeant Major Grit says, as a result of drinking too much, I was late to the boarding. Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Also, on the 24th, the departure day, I lost my bulletproof vest. I'm very sorry. I'll make sure nothing like this happens again. Which is very sad when you consider that he needed that more than ever for this mission. So, yeah, he paid the price for that one. I hope he's not going to see me, even though I've got the door. Oh, he didn't see me.
He saw you that time. He can kick. You can't kick. Oh dear.
Too bad he brought a boot to was it a gunfight?
You need some health, by the way.
definitely
You're
do, yeah.
running very low now.
What do you guys think of this game so far? I mean, trust me, guys, it does get more exciting. I do think the first chapter is a bit like just running around for a bit, but there are some very exciting action sequences coming our way.
Why is the kick doing more damage than the gunshot? It's too sharp.
Yeah, there we go. So this is interesting because the sergeant over here, the guy who is in control of the original mission of bringing these ambassadors over, are like, hey, why is the car 10 closed off? That's like where all the weapons are. We need some communication from you guys. It's very hard to get to you guys. What's up with that? And yeah, just again, a little bit of world building.
I do like that. It's well done.
Yeah,
I haven't really got any complaints about this game. It's
for £2, it's fantastic.
Yeah. I can't really fault it.
Yeah.
You know, for its time as well. Obviously now I can as a modern gamer with tank controls suck, but you know.
Warning: no smoking.
Good.
Don't use too much water, and don't break the lockers.
I don't think you need to put that as a warning, really. You shouldn't have to break. That should be a standard warning for everything you have in your life.
Apparently, the souls are children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love this. Look.
She's like, God, there's a guard there.
Look, water's still dripping. Someone seems to have just used it.
Are we going to see a naked boy?
Ah! Look, he came with a knife.
He actually bought a knife to a gunfight and lost. The fool.
Did you like that? I think that was a bit of a Psycho reference.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
I don't know.
with the shower.
Yeah, I know
and
the scene.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had to have a knife. All the other guys have been kicking or shooting.
You're lucky that Ashley Millman is lurking right now, because if she saw this mistake, she would not hold this. She would not be happy with you, Liam.
No, that's fine. She's not happy with me anyway. We're frenemies for life.
So yeah, right. Let's see.
I'll have another guard comes in now after every single time you do that.
This time he's just actually in a row, being like, what's going on?
I'm going to start putting that on notices now. Whenever I make a note for something, I'm like, don't break it.
Liam, would you ever have doors like this? Like...
Yeah, I'd love sliding doors. It's just more...
But like for everything.
For
Even for the bathroom.
Everything. As long as they're automated. I don't want to have to do anything. I'm a Star Trek fan. I love a sliding door.
But what if one day you're like, you know what? I'm going to lose all my fat. And then you stand in front of it. And then you're too light. Then what?
What do you mean too light?
Well, because you lost all your weight.
Yeah, but why would that affect the door?
Well, because it's probably weight pressure.
Oh,
right?
I would have gone with sensor. Like, we have sliding doors now that don't have weight pressure.
I remember that as a kid, and sometimes I was like, I just step really hard on it.
Yeah, well, you know, the local co-op doesn't do it by weight.
Ooh, I forgot one thing. I need to change one of the cards around. Righty. How do I get there, though? There's a computer somewhere where I can reset my card.
Oh, okay,
This train got everything, man.
Yeah.
Could probably got a fax machine for all I know.
Why not?
Have you ever used fax machines?
Sadly, yes.
Sadly.
I had to do it retail all the time because we're so old-fashioned retail. Retail is always about 15 years behind current technology, by the way. It may look fancy from the outside, but the systems running all that stuff is usually 90s based.
Oh my god! Don't tell me about it. Yeah, when I worked in retail in 2010, I remember there were like Windows 98 computers around. My doctors worked in Windows 95. They had the coolest computers though. They literally had computers the size of a Nintendo Wii.
Oh really?
Yeah, but this was like obviously computers that are so small they have one purpose, which is just send emails.
Infantry says, Liam, have you seen the Starship Simulator demo? I have not. I saw it pop up on my feed, but I didn't actually watch it. So I haven't seen anything about it really.
Oh, hold up. Don't shoot. Luckily, you don't have like Metal Gear. You alert them.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Windows 98 computers still around. There's this famous meme going around of a bunch of blocks, and there's like one tiny block that holds everything together. And I've heard that coding and IT and that kind of stuff is literally that. That you could point at like 5 people. That created like the internet and computers, and they're the most influential people ever. Because without them, we wouldn't have this, or this would never work. Like I don't know, like someone that created JavaScript.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know these people, but yes, there are some kind of. They're not really famous in like the limelight, you know, on magazine covers, and they're not going to be recognised in the street. But it wasn't for these kind of like 15 people, or whatever. Then yeah, we wouldn't be anywhere near where we're at now.
Yeah, I always find that fascinating. Oh no! Get ready, Liam.
Someone's been shot. Here she is.
Lieutenant Jack Morton of NATO. And who are you?
Christina Wayborn, the French ambassador's agent.
Oh,
Are
that's
you with
right.
the
So it's not the
special police?
Olympian.
Is it supposed to be a job only for men?
No, not at all. Good work.
So bad.
Where are they
voice
holding
acting.
the ambassador's
No.
family?
Mrs. Simon and their daughter Jane were taken to car number 13. I was kept here.
I don't get
to
this,
be
guys.
executed.
You said
You have
car
to explain
13?
this to me.
The ambassador's in car 10. His secretary Mason is guarding him, but it's still not safe. Go up there and stay with them.
All right, but I wish I had a radio to communicate with you.
Here, use this.
Thanks.
Is this
And
like a
good luck,
Spider-Man
Lieutenant Morton.
moment? He's like,
Call
is he
me
like, I'm
Jack.
going to become Sarah
Okay.
Connor, and that's it? It's just why?
It's stupid. It's very. I mean, these are obviously European actors that are doing the voice, because it's very much of those like adverts for like Colgate toothpaste, where they've got a European advert and they brought it over to the UK and then done like voicing over it and things.
Oh, I like Adlib and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh
It's
my
strange.
goodness, that triggers a memory. You don't see that often anymore, you know? I remember that back in the day there were so many of those awkward commercials. Right, it was clearly like a French commercial.
Yeah.
And then they would put like Dutch dub over it, and it just never aligns. It never looked good. I found that quite interesting though with toothpaste, because so when you have toothpaste, right, how is it that, like, you know, when you have the footage and you see like 3D elements, and then the teeth will get like super wide, and all the gunk is gone, right? And it's almost like what happens if you don't put that there? What if you don't show those like fake 3D visuals? Would you still buy the toothpaste? Right?
Yeah.
And it's weird, like you need that stimulation, even though you know it's very fake.
It's fake, yeah, 100%. And it's very obviously fake as well. Nothing is realistic about it on purpose.
And nobody needs to tell you that toothpaste cleans your teeth. That's the whole point of it. Yeah. So I just always find that fascinating that people create these 3D visuals just to be like, trust me, it works, bro.
Especially, that's because that isn't what's really happening.
Yeah. It's a placebo. We want to believe that it works.
We're in Slomensky now. Car 12.
Like, imagine if they promoted an online play game like Helldivers 2, and then they were like, look, here's a couple of friends having fun playing the game. See? It's fun.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. It's usually very cringy as well when you see that.
Oh, I can't stand it when they do that in commercials. I mean, in trailers and stuff.
I remember on like E3 when they'd have the kind of voice actor gamers.
It's like, oh, watch out, behind you.
Yeah.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
It's so cringy. And they try and act a bit like serious at the same time, like on your six and things like that. But they're still just normal people. It's even worse when you know all the toothpaste companies are owned by like one dude. Yes, you're right, Monktastic.
It's the same with sunglasses as well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of toothpaste and healthcare. Oh, wow, look at this. It's all owned by like Johnson & Johnson. That's it. All these different brands, all by the same company.
So, for context, I've never crossed further than Belarus in this game. So
new territory now, everyone.
It's not yet, not yet.
Oh.
But now we got ominous music. This is like PS1 Soundtrack 101. There's so many games are like, oh, just add the note in there,
sense
and you're
of dread.
done.
Nico means every Nintendo commercial for a family of 5. It's not fighting each other while playing Mario Party. So fake.
My favorite one is I saw a comment on a Smash Brothers commercial, and it's like you see these 4 friends playing together, and they grab these pro controllers to play with, and they're having lots of fun with Smash Brothers. And then someone said, "This commercial is fake. There's not a single household out there that has 4 pro controllers."
That's right. There's 1 pro, and then there'll be 3 of those cheapy game ones that you get where nothing works on them properly.
It's like, imagine if you had like, I don't know, like 4 PSVR 2s lying around. It's like nobody has that.
No, one would be Mad Cat's controller, where it's got a stick drift and half the buttons don't work.
Yeah, we're actually super fortunate with this PS1. This is like pretty much new.
It's either that or they cleaned it up very well. It looks fantastic.
There's a stiffness to the buttons. Yeah, like this, you can only get them when it's new.
It's very nice.
Freeze. So I've learned that they shoot twice, miss, and then the third one hit. So,
a bit of trumpet in there.
Yeah, I know. It's a very stupid trumpet.
I love the trumpet.
Yeah, and this is going to explain a lot of war stuff that happened.
Lovely. I like when I was going through the official soundtrack for this game, a lot of it was just like Chef Dead and then Chef Dead spotted. Just like that. So it's obviously 2 different versions. This is one amazing trumpet, says Rosie.
I love that with games these days, man. Like, more and more games are doing that. Like, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is another example of it, even though Remake did it too, where they are creating more and more versions of the same song by adding layers, or removing it, or replacing an instrument, and it just creates so much variety.
So Detroit Become Human does that really well as well. They've got like Kara's theme, which is one of the main characters in there. There's about like 15 different variants of Kara's theme.
Do you want to plug yourself while you're at it?
Well, no, it's fine on that one. I'm just saying it's it's just nice when they do that. They just have like one theme throughout and then just adapt it and change it. But yeah, go check out my channel, Liam Coolgan. It's brilliant.
That was not sarcastic, by the way. Sometimes I say things and I like to suggest something, and then people are like, "Whoa, but why are we so mean about that?
No. Yeah, go and check me out. I'm brilliant. No, that's not the right one. It's not the right one, Richie. But yeah, you should do that too. My dad's video, its YouTube channel's just taken off.
Look at this, Liam.
A dead body. Yeah, my dad had about 400 subs. And then one of his videos went semi-viral. He's now on 15,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
on YouTube.
15
in 4 days.
No
He's jumped
way.
from 400 to 15,000 in 4 days, and people are loving it. They're commenting on all the videos. They're liking them. This bathtub doesn't look ordinary.
So if anybody has seen any of the Saw movies, they know, like, don't do this. Don't do this.
This is isn't there a puzzle in like a Resident Evil game where you empty the bath and then someone comes?
No, in Saw there's a big big movie moment like that.
I've only seen Saw 1.
It's in Saw 1 actually.
Oh, I don't remember that bit then.
That's fine. So what this guard did, this is one of our friends, because obviously he got shot, and what he did is he dropped the key in the bathtub so that the guards couldn't find it out of frustration.
Ah, okay. Smart.
Like, that's staple, like, tank controls, isn't it? Or, like, when you see people, like, walk like this into the hallways.
Yeah, or having to turn around when the camera changed. Your character's now facing the wrong way.
I'm gonna walk like this now.
The whole way.
Or
Just like that.
I can do this.
Yeah.
You can also do this.
That's a cool roll. It's kind of a half roll before the animation stops. Liam's dad had 500,000 views on a single... No, it wasn't that many, was it?
I don't know. You have to
I'll
check
have
it.
to look at now. I don't think he got that far. Let's look it up.
This one's important. Yeah, trying to part it.
Yeah, 533,000 views. Woo! Bloody hell. There we go.
And then,
Yeah, I'm really happy
and then
for
he
him.
comes to you and is like, so how are you doing, son?
Yeah,
You do all this YouTube and stuff.
Me and my dad have always had a race to £1 million. And he's always been ahead of me. And I thought, you know what? This could be my chance. This could be my chance, everyone. Twitch is doing well. And now he does YouTube.
How
and he's
embarrassing.
just like instantly 100% more successful than this. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, man.
The fat gats get fatter.
Yeah. It's just...
Hello? Hello? No! I don't want any of this.
Great view. Love that action scene where you can't see the enemy. Really, really, really clever. Look at this fight. This is ridiculous.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that key was for our hatch. I need to do something else as well. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the fighting is it leaves a lot to be desired in this game.
It's like if you compare it to like Resident Evil 1 though, the first Resident Evil, is it much different, or would you say that's a lot more
Much
competent?
different, yeah.
That's a lot more competent, is it?
Yeah, more competent, I'd say. But I did say to Rosie about this game, I said they should absolutely 100% remake this game. I think that there is a lot of potential in this game, that if they just fine-tune a lot of things, replace some of the actors, add more stuff into it. The plot of was it this train being held hostage and everyone inside of it, and there's all this cool stuff going on inside of it, is a very, very cool premise for a video game.
It is. And it's a really good way, because it's such a small area as well. It's quite good for that kind of backtracking puzzle element that you get from the old Resident Evil games as well. Sengu, we asked, do you have infinite ammo? That's a no, but ammo is plentiful. So it hasn't been an issue so far. We would love to have my dad on the channel, by the way. I know a couple of you have said that as well. He's not interested in games even slightly, not even a tiny little bit. So it'd be finding something for him to do on this channel.
If you guys could help, that'd be great. Maybe the buddies know a couple of good games.
But he doesn't like games though. That's
Well,
not like
that's the thing. Well, he does like other things. Like he likes trivia.
Yeah.
He likes nature.
Yeah.
I think he likes pets as well, or animals.
Yeah, he likes dogs. Yeah.
And he's a very creative man. So
Yeah.
what does he like to be creative inside stuff for like creating Mario Paint like not drawing on computers. And
Not
stuff.
on computers, no. Drawing by hands,
Okay.
using his hands for building or painting that way, definitely.
So
but
like making a game or something is something that he wouldn't.
yeah,
be
I
really
don't
into.
think he would understand the controller interface. Like I said, he's just not into games at all. I think it'll be like watching a 5-year-old play a game for the first time. Not understanding the. You know when there's that very common trope where when you've got joysticks, you're either moving or you're looking. You can't when you first start using them, you can't do both at the same time. It would be it just wouldn't work.
Oh, Lee, that'd be amazing.
Your dad is Santa. We do Secret Santa.
Can you imagine if he delivered your Secret Santa this year?
He can make something though, definitely on the stream.
Or is he very popular in December?
I'm not very popular. He just does that one photo gig for some reason because he's weird. He gets basically every year he just dresses up as Santa for this particular agency, so they can take nice pictures of like kids with Santa Claus, and families would come in and get their picture taken with Santa. Their kid would get a picture taken with Santa. It's just he gets. Technically, my dad's a male model, everyone. So there we go. But only once a year and dressed as Santa. But yeah, my dad, he's a really interesting man to listen to. So he'll be good on like a just chatting stream or like doing like a model making or something while chatting to you guys at home. But game-wise, I don't think he'll get on with at all.
Okay, we can do this one now. So this one's fun because this one could really screw you over if you type it the wrong way. So the code apparently for this one is day of departure.
Okay.
And that's the 24th of December. But if you type it in the American way, then it doesn't work. But for Americans, they have to type it the other way. This is what I mean with the combat. He's right there.
Yeah, you didn't get the target though, so you know. Oh my god.
Darn. Oh dear. Here we go. Here we go.
Are you out
Kung fu
bullets?
fighting. Punch him in the crotch.
Look at that. I didn't know there was hand-to-hand combat. He's a lot better than you, by the way.
It's because I'm very bad at aiming for a NATO commander. You'd think they would train you on this kind of stuff.
Your run animation's a lot better without your gun, by the way. Oh, the kids.
But I feel like a Lego man. Like you hold like this, so you know like there needs to fit something in there.
The rescue team is coming.
I understand. But my daughter...
What's your
With
name?
a very adult female voice.
Jane.
It's all right now, Jane. You can see your father very soon.
She's 11.
I promise you.
Hello, I'm Jane.
You can run with your mother to the first floor, can't you?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's move. Don't worry, I'll cover you.
He's
Run
got very
straight
Lego
to the
hands,
first
hasn't he?
floor.
Just watch
Very
out.
blocks, yeah.
Yeah, just like that constantly. Oh no, you got to escort them.
No.
Thank Christ for that.
Look at the game plays itself now.
You're not even playing. You didn't do any of that. What's the point?
This is Jack. The hostages are safe and secured. What's the situation now?
The rescue team is scheduled to arrive there in 5 minutes. They will meet with you at Car 14.
After confirming the safety of Car 14, you will guide in the helicopters. Until completion of the rescue operation, you will be under the command of the rescue team commander.
And who is he?
First Lieutenant Anderson. Now get moving.
Please just wait here. I'll be right back.
What was the awkward silence?
They didn't know how to finish that scene, did they?
Yeah.
Belarus. It's a good song. This is a good game. Oh, wowzers.
Hey, remember that moment where I had no bullets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fun with this bit.
Oh, no.
Okay, so there's going to be a lot of enemies coming my way, and everybody loves kung fu fighting, apparently.
Yeah. Look at this.
So,
watch out for that fire, guys. Crikey.
okay, that bullet's there on the floor.
Don't fall off. Oh, there's 2 bullets there, I think.
Yeah. For put my hands in front of my face, they won't see me.
Perfect. Yeah, it's very much that kind of kid thing. Like, yeah, if you cover your eyes, no one else can see you either.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is going to be a tough bit, so here we go.
Can you do it? You got loads of first aids.
Oh, go back quick.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I pressed start a couple of times.
Okay.
It does that thing where it does that thing where if you it fades in and out. So I was playing around too much.
Okay, yeah, I just confused it a bit. Ooh.
Okay, that's one.
Oh my god, there's loads of them.
Yeah, the combat in this bit is not that great.
Oh. Where are they coming from? The fire?
Yeah.
These enemies are born in fire.
I was born in it.
This is why you saved your health packs then.
Yes.
For this one moment. I suppose the idea is meant to be duck and cover for this area, isn't it? But it's too much.
Pick up the bullets. Thank you. Cheese it for a little bit. So yeah, this is why sometimes we play games in advance, buddies.
Make sure you can actually play it. Be careful. Who said that?
I don't know.
I shoot him in the crotch. You always go for the crotch.
Ooh, was that good? I just picked up bullets right before the scene ended.
No, there's more. There's more. The AI is not the most sophisticated on this one. He found his way to you, which is nice.
Ah! That was it.
Ouch.
Woo! Yeah, I pretty much died here a few times.
Oh, really?
All
right.
Fighting my way through it.
I
It didn't
see.
work.
You may proceed with the rescue operation.
Roger.
I love this movie quality. Like, come on now. A helicopter keeping up with a train like
It's
that?
awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
Stay
No,
right
it wouldn't
there by
happen.
Mason. After we get the ambassador's wife and daughter out, I'll come over.
Roger.
It's suddenly not snowy outside anymore, by the way, as well. I've just noticed. It's lovely,
my
lush green
husband?
fields now.
Yeah.
We'll catch up with you very soon.
I wonder if the
I
landscape's gonna be
promise you
different
I'll
when you're like in
rescue your
France or
father.
something.
So go ahead and wait for him.
Papa gave me this when we got on the train. He said it
Like
was
that
a
looks
good
like
luck
Keanu
charm.
Reeves. Look at
Yeah,
him.
it
Will
is.
you give it to
100%
him for
him.
me?
I sure will.
I'd love to see you. I just look down now and he slings it out.
This is Jack. We have an unexpected situation here. I need the rescue team back here right now.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm heading for the VIP room to find out.
And they just said
I wish
something-
it just ended there. I don't know. Cut to black.
So, believe it or not, this game actually does have multiple endings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got like,
Okay.
I think 6 of them.
Oh, it's snowy outside again now. Lush green fields are gone.
Because we all know Eastern Europe is just snow,
It is,
right?
yeah. It's just freezing
mhm.
cold all the time.
I think I looked it up one day, like how big St. Petersburg is. Have you actually looked it up?
No, I'm not looking at Aldo. I'm just. Oh, you want me
Oh,
to?
you,
Yeah.
you can if you like. It is massive. It's huge. And then compare that to Bristol.
Let's have a look. Let's go to maps.
Yeah, but Mr. Vitigo, you're right. It is Christmas time in the game. Every action sequence needs to take place around Christmas. That's when you know it's a good one.
Okay, yeah, it's quite a lot bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, I told you.
Crikey.
Yeah.
I've lost it now. I've lost it.
Yeah, Russia's landscape is huge.
Rosie said this is a Christmas game then. It is.
Oh my god, it is.
It is. 24th of December it went off. The train left. Happy Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Happy holidays.
It's fine if people want to call Bristol small. It's just that I've been in Bristol, obviously, a lot. And even I haven't explored everything. And I keep that always in mind when I hear something like, oh, the place is like twice as big. Like, Glasgow is like much bigger than Bristol is. And I'm like, how big is that
I
then?
think Bristol is quite a small city, in all honesty.
That's fair.
As being here for a while. Because they were talking about building a metro system. I was like, oh, it takes about half an hour from walk to one end to the other. I'm not sure you need a metro system built in, underground train system, you know? It's not that big of a city. Like, if you I'm all about just like central Bristol. Obviously, it's housing around the outside, which are different areas and different.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Okay, fine. We'll fight him.
Well, he missed every single bullet, so you're fine there.
It's always the third time he hits you. There we go. I think. And now I need to go to the VIP room. That's it.
Yeah, you're right, Archduke. This is the train equivalent of Die Hard, everyone. We need to add some Christmas music in. There's no Christmas decorations. That's what makes Die Hard a Christmas movie. It's not just that it's based around Christmas. It's also got Christmas songs and Christmas decorations in it. This doesn't have those, sadly.
Oh, I gave you like a 2-minute thesis as to why I think it's a Christmas movie. Yeah, I had a real big think about that one.
Some good arguments. It's got all the traits of a Christmas movie in it, but with action.
I think I said something along the lines of, like, my safe answer was, if you're going to pick any action movie for Christmas, let it be Die Hard.
Classic Gamers joined the chat that says, choo choo on the Buddy hype train.
Yeah, choo choo.
Choo choo. Lovely to see you, Sam.
Wait a second. Sam, do you own this game, Chase the Express?
Do you reckon this is a type of game Sam would have?
Well, Sam likes collecting. There's a good chance that if you buy a bulk of something, you have this game.
The bargain bin bulk.
Yeah.
Sam actually put up a video on why Die Hard is a Christmas movie on his YouTube channel. Speaking of Sam, I think that's why Sam's here, actually, to defend himself.
Good luck, sir, with defending Sam. You're going to need it.
There's a whole video on YouTube. He's put it out there for the world to see. The public can see his point of view.
Was he here? No, it's not the VIP rooms yet.
Sam says no, he doesn't have it, but it's called something else in the other parts of the world. Yes, it's called... What's it? Covert... What's it called? You got the name? The US name for this game.
Oh, Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn.
That's it. Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn. Nuclear. I can't. Bum, 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 da, da.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Ugh. Not good, not good.
Your health got very low. Sam recently picked up Cool Borders 2.
Cool Borders! I only know that because Rosie always says that. I've never played Cool Borders.
Have you not?
Nope.
No.
Jet Moto is also one of those I've never played. Rosie has come up with an idea, chat. I have to share this. Rosie really likes the idea of silly top 10s. And we had one yesterday. And the idea was, I don't know what it was. I think it's because the fall sound is so funny in this game that I was like, you should make a video about like top 10 falling sounds in gaming. Like when a character just falls into a pit. And
I'm guessing Overblood was on that list.
Rosie grabbed her phone. It's like, why are you grabbing your phone? It's like, oh, I'm just making a note for later. Like, oh, here we go.
Well, we come up with a couple on streams as well, like top 10 stairs in gaming, top 10 lifts in gaming. Rosie loves them.
Yeah, I'll show what the death sound is. I'll save over here.
Yeah, actually, we haven't actually heard it yet. Falling off the train, you mean?
Yeah, when you fall off the train.
Cool, yeah.
I'll do that quickly. Because it is quite funny. The only problem is like it takes 3 minutes to get there, so I'm worried that people are going to be like, "Oh, this must be the funniest thing in Nico."
It's got to be funny now. Pressure's on. Oh, we put that as a poll. Yippee-ki-yay, yay, mother beep.
You want to stay alive? Stay with me.
Cool. Everyone's voting yes, so that's fine. Kira's going to vote no, just to annoy everyone.
The many times we quote the Die Hard game, Rosie and I do.
We still need to play the second one at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm desperate to play the second trilogy. This doesn't exist.
We don't. You haven't made Karaya happy with that comment.
Well, I know, but we had one vote. As soon as Kira put that up, we also had one vote for no. So I think I was right with my comment.
The moment I clicked no, you said it.
I know everything, Kira.
So here you go. Now, when you go up on the train, it's broad daylight.
Oh, yay. Look at that. It looks the same as the beginning.
So you already almost encountered this. Like, if you just go... Whoop, Then the game asks you, please press any button. But
Any
then,
button. They made it easy, didn't they?
here we go.
Oh my god. It carries on.
The music.
Jack.
The world is doomed. We are all doomed.
I think his name was Jack, wasn't it? His name Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah,
Morgan.
yeah, I was right.
So there you go. That was
Perfect.
funny, wasn't it, chat?
Oh, it's so fun. It was definitely worth the wait. Lovely. So what Costume One says, Die Hard is a heartwarming story of an honest cop learning to kill again. So yes, it's a Christmas movie. Exactly. Music's very intense now, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant to pop up yet. So that's quite funny.
Yeah.
But I'll take it.
Or maybe there was meant to be music before and it just didn't play. It was very quiet.
The Ludens Atlas, welcome on in. You've probably been here for a while. I just saw your name.
He fell into a chasm. Yeah, it was very echoey, wasn't it, as well?
That was, what is it? Well, it's not Overblood good, though.
Infospheres, the problem is that Bruce Willis himself
The
denies it's a Christmas
ambassador went to the
movie.
bathroom. Then suddenly I heard him scream, and before I could get to him, I was surrounded by terrorists.
And
And the ambassador?
thought he was meant to risk
What
his
happened
life.
to him?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Did you see what happened?
I don't
No.
know.
All that happened before I got here.
Which way did the terrorists go?
I don't know. I was knocked out cold.
He doesn't know
This
anything.
guy is so sus, isn't he?
He's so evil. He's
Yeah.
he's 100%.
Why is the guy the one guy you had to protect with your life?
Yeah, and he's
Right,
so the way
gone.
he picked up a
I
gun
don't
earlier.
know. I just don't know.
I don't know. I used to have colleagues at work. Whenever something went wrong, they just basically played that card. So I don't
Yeah.
know. And I was like, what can you do for that? I was like, I know it was you, but what can I do? I mean, I can't prove it in a court of law. You just basically just fake ignorance.
Jack,
Very annoying.
we have a state of emergency. The terrorists have
Exactly.
Notified us that they are going to attack the neighboring countries with ATBMs to retaliate for our rescuing the ambassador's wife and daughter. You must prevent this attack.
Do you know where the missiles are located?
The missiles are on car 7, a missile launcher is on car 9, and the control room is in car 8. Did you find the ambassador?
We're still
That's quite
searching.
useful.
Very well, but you've got to move fast.
We're better for all in one car there, right? Surely. Now the music stops. Now there's actual tension. Silence. One.
Right, let's get these.
Yeah, Nico's
rockets out of the
here,
way.
so the fun fact doesn't work because Nico's here.
Yeah, my was it the buddy bot's
Yeah.
turned off?
Nico owns the buddy bot on his server.
But now it's about to get more action-packed.
Yes.
I think this was the part where I was like, okay, I'm going to stop playing because I think we're about to get some really cool stuff coming.
So you
our
never
way.
actually stopped the missiles then in your world, in your timeline.
I stopped one of them. Come on.
Wait, you're telling me the buddy bot and Nico—they're not the same person? Nico
Have you seen them both
owns the
in
buddy
same
bot.
room? Yeah. We actually have a little drawing of the buddy bot as well.
It's yeah, Nico. The buddy bot is legal property of Nico, and has to do what Nico says at all times.
You have to improvise the fun fact
Yeah, go
according
on.
to Kurai, yeah.
You have to do it then.
We have, what is it? A poster over here, and because I was putting it in the frame, accidentally, there's a piece of blood on it. So that poster is now a bit of me as well.
Okay.
I'm immortalized in the buddy bunker.
Sweat, blood, and tears go into this show, everyone.
Went into it, yeah.
Have you ever seen them in the same room together? Says Ludens Atlas. That's true. I've never seen the buddy bot and Nico in the same room together.
And I was hoping to get away with it, and then Rosie, obviously, she's got such eagle eyes with that kind of stuff. I think she's got just a nose for trouble. She'll just, like, find it. Look, there's the
Oh
missile
my god,
launcher.
yeah, it's a bit obvious, isn't it? I would have made that the same... Oh my gosh, okay. Goodbye, countries.
Don't forget, the Blue Harvest is actually, like, a weapon train. It's not just any kind of train.
You're about to get a call. You failed. They've launched.
You fool!
Oh, there's no talking in these scenes. Roger.
I also love that she says, "Oh, you can only use this line for very important calls." By the way, it's like, who do you think I'm gonna call? My wife?
Just call my mate.
Yeah. Get some like I don't know, footy results.
All right, I'm just gonna quickly get another drink. Do you want a drink, Nico?
No, I still got water, but thank you though. Oh, yeah, if I turn it off, you're way ahead of me, Liam.
I am.
Right, here we go. Miss Dolly, thank you so much for the bits.
Oh.
Hope you're enjoying today's episode. Look at this platforming over here. There we go. Low Mode is Citizen Insane. When you guys gifted this game to us, did you guys already know what game this was? I think we're about to enter cutscene, so I'm going to just wait for Liam for a second. Yeah, this is the motor for the the motor for the rockets, and I have no clue how it works. I'm not an engineer, so I couldn't tell you. But this is apparently how you launch an arms missile by having these machines that you cut paper with on straight lines. So yeah. Yeah, and I've been gone for a little bit, but I have been playing other games as well. I've been playing... Rosie and I have basically consumed our life with 3 video games. We're still counting, but it doesn't go up more than 7, remember? We have been playing 3 games. We've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which we've beaten in 111 hours it took. Rosie had the privilege of beating Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. What is it? This Friday. I will spare you, Rosie, by telling you what your thoughts are, because I have a feeling you're going to probably share that at some point with people. So yeah, we've done that one. I thought it was brilliant. And next Friday, Rosie and I are making a special day as well, because I'm going to finish Persona 3 Reload, which I've also put over 100 hours in. So Rosie and I collectively have been playing 3 RPGs this year, and we're finally hitting the finale on all of them. And we're ready for that one.
Nowhere near finishing Rebirth yet.
Yeah, Rebirth we've already finished.
Yeah. Nowhere near. But after that, I'm going to be playing Forbidden West, the PC version, on my PC, obviously.
Nice.
So it'd be weird if I played that on the PlayStation 5. I'm looking forward to replaying that again. Ultra wide. Mm-hmm. Could be beautiful.
Right. Okay, I thought there was a cutscene here, but it's probably a bit later then. Let's check my gun quickly.
Liam, we did bits and you were gone. Oh, no. You guys.
They kept counting more than 7.
Kira.
The count was warning them.
Kira is there. Lee the Crash Bandicoot.
Your body's not missed the beeps and boops and stuff. We used to have those as well. Beep. Bop.
And Stu Sharp. Oh, he's already in here. I think I've got everyone. Have you played Zero Dawn on PC? Yes, I have, Archduke. I loved it. I loved replaying it again, so I'm looking forward to doing the same one. It felt like a completely different game. It's a lot nicer.
I'm Sergeant Billy McGuire, a radio operator. Are there any other survivors? I'm not sure.
No, you're gonna love this
I'm
next
afraid
bit.
they were wiped out. The terrorists are going to launch a missile. Is there any way to stop them? That screwdriver. Take it with you. Open the panel on the missile. But if you press the button, the triggering device will be activated. 10 seconds later, it'll explode.
Ready?
It's very risky.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to stop a nuclear weapon from landing on your head, all you need is a screwdriver.
Screwdriver, that's it.
I'm a real lucky guy.
Yes.
Just go and stop the missile.
Was that for Classic Gamer?
It was, yeah. I did a terrible one for Sam. I didn't put my heart into it.
Yeah, so I already actually went ahead. There is indeed a nuclear warhead in the other room. And what is it? You discover by talking to it that you need a screwdriver. But I thought it would be funnier to not see that. So you just be like, you need that thing over there.
That screwdriver, says Costume Womble. That screwdriver.
Here we go. The epic music is here.
Yep.
This is what you wanted.
Boom, 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 boom. It just needs a bit of tension, you know. Quiet can build tension, but not always. Oh, that's a bit for something that doesn't exist.
Kemper, thank you so much.
Miss Dorney, thank you so much.
Miss Donnie is very, very slowly counting up.
Yeah, they don't exist after a certain number.
7, yeah. Count's warning you for that.
What? Do you expect me to keep counting? Like that. Just like that.
Here we go, Liam. Are you excited?
I am. I can't wait. Let's stop the nuke. Jam a screwdriver in the side of it. Job done.
Dun, 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 dun.
I like this industrial style train now. Now we're on the missile train.
Yeah.
There it is, Archduke.
And again, it's a bargain bin game. It's actually really impressive.
So many different environments.
When you consider what happens if I shoot it.
Nothing. Just like real life.
Yeah, I bet you that we've created like this imaginary thing in our head and it doesn't exist. Right, get ready, everyone. I don't know if we can save Billy, but we can try.
What have we done? Set the nuke off?
Yeah, we did. And now we need to run like hell.
Oh my god!
It's actually missiles, I think.
This is a very Star Trek starship siren noise, by the way.
There's another goon over here. Dude, come with me if you want to live.
Seems to be fainting. He's gone. Sorry, Billy Maguire, wherever your name was.
I need to go, though.
You need to get out of there. You are dying.
Died due to tank controls. Feel free to turn it up a bit if you like.
Bit of tension.
Right, here we go. Let's reload my gun first. Now, this is a bit where I thought the action was quite cool. Right, let's go.
We've got so many of them in this one area. This is the worst gunfight I've ever seen in my life, by the way.
I thought it was really good. Okay, it controls quite nicely.
Oh, no, it's just no. If I saw this in a movie, I'd be very uninspired by this gunfight.
Come on, there we go.
Yeah, well done. Like, it was tactically done, don't get me wrong. It just wasn't very exciting for a gunfight.
Nice. Yeah, can definitely use that. Let's reload the gun quickly.
No, exactly, Lee. He's no John Wick.
no Sifu over here. I'm going to try to go upstairs first.
I do like they put the effort of showing through those grids the trees going past. They didn't have to. They could have put a blank vent there or a closed window shutter.
I think they really have done a good job creating the illusion you're on a train. Oh, massive shootout coming up. Here we go. Anything here?
Panel on the side there, or the computers, anything in the room? Seems like a really important stuff is in here, but
I thought I heard someone walking there. Machine gun control here.
It's disconnected. Wonderful.
So I hear doors opening and shutting.
Oh yeah, same here. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing a noise somewhere.
I think there's nothing here I can do. What about that thing there? No, I'll give up. Okay, but that door seems to be shut, though.
It's locked. Time Crisis has great music. Great music in Time Crisis.
Yeah, the atmosphere is fantastic. I really like it. Like I said, I would love to see another game like this. Just try again and learn from what we've learned from all these other games at this point. I mean, some people's favorite bits are train sequences in games, like Uncharted 2.
Ooh. And Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, good example.
I think you need to see him before it locks in, doesn't it? Don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get closer to him. Somehow.
Senguri says the sequel would just be the same train but heading back. And it happens again.
That was very cinematic.
Yeah, it
Changing
wasn't it?
angles. Right, here we go. Now we can go in.
I feel like these swinging cranes are important, but it might just be aesthetic.
It's aesthetic, yeah.
Yeah, just to show the trains moving again.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Now, would it be a Resident Evil clone if we're not pushing crates?
It's standard.
There we go.
I don't think I've ever pushed a crate like that before in my life. I think I've pushed. I'm 35 now. Wowzers. All right, Mr. Man.
Oof, goodness me. Okay, let's go up here.
There's a train level in the final level of Siphon Filter 3, says Archduke. Important. Top 10 train levels, Rosie. Another one there for you.
Yeah, I think if you're really a big fan of Siphon Filter, this will be a very good fit for that. Oh, come on. Oh, this is not good. Kind of waste a lot of bullets on just one guy. What's here? Oh, another room.
It looks exactly the same as the last one. But it's switched off. Yeah, go on, Richie. Spend all your money on a crate. Richie says he's going to buy a crate and leave outside my door, so I have to push it aside to leave.
Yeah, Mr. Fujiko, he did like a GoldenEye pirouette, didn't he?
Oh, man.
Oh, I hope that didn't count. No, don't use the key.
There we go.
Can you try hitting him, please?
This is ridiculous. This is so stupid. He's literally shooting you in the face.
And now I'm out of bullets.
Literally shooting you in the face.
Just deck him, man. Oh my god.
Oh. Can he do it? Can he do it? No!
It's not worth
He's
it. I'll
dead.
redo this bit. Oh, what? What?
Dead.
Please go back in.
I'm going back in.
Authentic hardware, everyone. But yeah, not to spoil a lot though, but there are a lot of actually really fantastic action sequences in this game. Do you have to do his dialogue again? No. And there's even a bit that I said to Rosie, like, this game did it first before another very famous game with train sequences did this as well, which I will not spoil for you all, but yeah, there's like just loads of other cool things in this game that you wouldn't think would be in a game like this. I think there's bullets there. Hey, there we go. I'm so glad I played this game yesterday.
So you are using a screwdriver to undo the panel, right? I get it now. I get it.
Yeah, but
I
it's
was
still,
like, what are you doing with the screwdriver? But now I understand now.
but it's still funny how he says, "Oh, just use a screwdriver."
Yeah. Without even seeing it first, like you just that explosion is very quick.
See if we can just outrun him.
No. Darn it.
You have to go, 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 go.
Billy's already dead. Leave Billy alone.
The thing is, he's not dead. He's just fainting.
And you leave him there. Couldn't even drag him out of the room.
To be, I have only like 10 seconds according to his message.
Okay. Rosie asked you to keep Billy alive.
No, we have to give him a salute, everyone in the chat. This is it.
Goodbye, Billy.
Bye, Billy. To all the good Billies out there.
Not a Billy. Billy's is that a dying name? We were looking up dying names yesterday in the UK specifically.
I don't know.
Like, there's a lot of names that just are dying out. Weirdly enough, Gary, which was a dying name, is actually having a comeback for some reason.
No.
And then Gary.
Was it like some kind of like incentive?
Yeah, call your kid Gary and we'll give you £100. I don't know. I don't know why Gary's having a comeback, but it is.
Gary's back, everyone. Yeah. You heard it here first. There's something on the floor there.
Miss Foos Guy's made a very good point, actually. He said, one thing I've just noticed, you aren't actually chasing the Express. Which is true. You've already caught up with it. You're on it.
The title is quite interesting, yeah.
Yeah, Nigel's one of the ones that are dying out, Westy. You're right with that.
What's a growing name?
A growing name?
Yeah, so like, was there also a name mentioned that was...
No, I didn't. There are some though, but they usually come from like popular TV shows. So like when Game of Thrones was big, what's the Queen of Dragons called?
Oh, you're gonna have to ask someone else.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember the name. Not Cersei. She was the Queen of.
This is a great moment of like the buddies will always know.
Daenerys. That's it. Yeah.
There you go.
So like things like that. Daenerys suddenly became a popular name and things. So those kind of things happen all the time, depending on what's happening in the world. Khaleesi is another one there as well, which is Kirby. Another name for Daenerys. Khaleesi, Queen of Dragons. Oh, the legs got chopped off. Nice. So yeah, that always happens with that. There might be a famous, like, say, like a boy band or a girl band that raises popularity, then they'll take names from that as well. And
I bet Spice Girls would have been very influential for that. I bet that maybe it's a bit cheesy with David Beckham.
Yeah.
I bet that would have made quite popular.
But yeah, there are names that just that do fade. Yeah, Nigel's definitely one of them.
I love that you've got so much faith. You just grab that key like, that must be it. Look at how many buttons there are. What if it made it worse?
That shows you skill, because I can go into a server room and know which cable to pull out. Out of all the hundreds of cables there, so if you know what you're doing.
Well, it's the same with this. When you look at this, like, whoa, that's a lot of like buttons and stuff. How do I work with it? It's like, nah, you don't need half of it.
Exactly. So he's used to nuclear bomb control panels, obviously.
Look, enemy helicopters are in the air above the train.
Oh my god.
We can't get any closer. Use the machine gun.
Yes! This was offline before. Is it online now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's go. Look at all this equipment.
That's what you need in this game, don't you, Liam?
Yeah.
And that's the bit that I did not play. We're getting very close now. There's another key I can turn.
Basically, we've just caught up. The whole of this stream is just you catching up to where you've already played to.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And then we're still not going to see any further because the stream ends.
Yeah, because I didn't want to waste time just going through,
of course.
trying to, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
like,
not
nobody
fun.
wants to see a game where it feels like I'm trying to find my seat.
Yeah. It's not fun to watch people just confused.
Oh, I think there's bullets on the floor there.
Kirby, by the way, I put a suggestion in your form. Sorry, it's completely off topic, but I just wanted, just in case you need to look again. I think it would be really fun for your channel.
just pushing random things.
He doesn't know any of them, does he? Door unlocked. Yeah, he done it.
Oh, it's that door, right? In car 8 is where the missiles were. Can I control them here then?
Must be. No, it was that other room. I'm sure of it.
Well, which room?
You know the room where we went upstairs?
Oh,
and it said like it's disconnected or it's offline. They were turret control ones.
That's this room. Look.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But it might be the. Oh no, it's on now.
Yeah, Liam, look
There
at this. You can see the guns already on screen.
Is it going to be a mini game? Yes, it is. Mini game, baby.
Okay, direction voice plus X move sides rapidly. Got it. Okay, just square and X.
Ho, ho, ho! I've got a machine gun!
Yeah, perfect timing, Richie.
Baranavici, or how you say that.
Look at this. Oh, God, that's sensitive as hell, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's like an actual machine gun. We have to, like, wait for a second.
Oh, for them to start spinning up. Yeah, that's nice. The minigun. Oh, God, that's a horrible... Sorry, folks at home watching this. That's not fun to watch.
Have to wait for a second. That's one. Look at this. Bargain bin game, everyone. Oh, I think the other helicopter's not done yet.
No. Oh, yeah, I can see it there on your radar. You're about to cross past with it if you go slightly right. Here it is. There it is. Ah! Oh, it's down, it's down.
Is that a new one?
Oh. It's the Hind D.
Hind D? What's a Russian gunship doing here?
In Russia.
Come on! It doesn't control too bad, actually.
Yeah, it's... Oh, my God. It's just when you're trying to aim. Once you've kind of got it, it's fine. But this movement here is not fun to watch at all. I think it's because there's no, like, motion blur or something. It just feels absolutely jarring. Oh, we're in Belarus now. Sorry, I didn't realise where we were. Yeah, one thing you'll learn is that I'm not really paying attention to the stream. I don't know where we are, what's going on.
Oh, I've got that all the time when I'm moderating.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Oh.
We don't have much time, though.
That's it. You're out of time.
Was that enough?
They're leaving.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll take it.
Does that mean the whole thing was pointless, really?
Did we do it, or did we fail? I don't know. We're in Poland now. They're scared, just crying.
They're scared, yeah.
To be fair, I'll probably also flee.
The seriousness of the situation. I am sure that by now you have a good idea about how fantastically powerful the weapon is that we have in our possession.
What are your demands?
When does he move his mouth dolls
First
up?
of all, there is the rest of the ambassador. $10 billion as half of the full amount to be deposited in our designated bank without delay. Also, we need a cleared and secured rail line to the French border. Let no one,
Give it to me in
I mean
Bitcoin.
no
I've heard it's very
come
good.
within a 10-kilometer radius of the train.
We need some time to discuss this with the authorities.
You must realize how impatient we are at present.
Abort the rescue mission. All helicopters will return to base immediately.
Obey my orders and you will be spared. I will contact you again.
Get me Lieutenant Morton on the radio.
You mean the Russian terrorist Boris Zagosky?
Yes, the infamous former KGB agent who was worse than any other assassin. And another thing, the Russian military has advised us that he possesses several Soviet-made nuclear warheads. We think those warheads are probably on the Blue Harvest train. Also, because of the trouble we had a while ago, the media got wise to it and began sniffing around.
As long as there is the possibility that the terrorists are holding those warheads, we can't make any hasty moves.
At any rate, finding the ambassador and securing his safety is a matter of the highest priority.
Roger.
I
Christina,
don't feel this
what's
man's
your
that
situation?
important.
I have disengaged the fire alarm system. Let's meet on the deck of Car 9.
Roger. You'll find a wounded soldier in one of the rooms on your way. Look after him.
Billy! We're going to get Billy back. We're fine. Billy's fine. But, I mean, like, countries are at risk right now because of this because of this terrorist. I just don't feel this French diplomat is as important. Is it worth the risk when it's like actual cities are at threat of being bombed right now? Thousands, millions of casualties. Sometimes you kind of go like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's worth the risk anymore.
Well, you don't know because they have literally like a warhead on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, so it's trying to stop that, I
The
suppose.
detrimental implications of that could be severe because if one launches something, then you get the MAD program.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll leave that to your imagination what that would entail because nobody knows what that would entail.
No. So I'd make sure my parcel arrived. It's very important stuff coming.
See, if they just like used an empty warhead and just like I don't know, dropped at your doorstep,
Yeah.
right? Just put the parcel in there. Like there's no explosive in there in the warhead. It's just your parcel.
Yeah.
And then it gets launched to your doorstep.
Oh, I mean, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a lot better in a simpler process.
And then you says on the Amazon parcel, it's like, yeah, the reason why I didn't receive your parcel was because the UK army has confiscated it.
Yeah, it's got shut down.
It got shot down. It's probably in some meadow somewhere in East London.
No, I swear you already moved this box. It's respawned back.
Yeah. The enemies put it back. He will
Yeah.
never get over this.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's lame. Come on, we just fought a helicopter.
Yeah, we're
We
much
need
better.
Card keys? I mean, I could try, but I have a feeling it's not going to work.
I've already got my
Hello,
toilet seat, Singui.
If you like the stream, please consider following BuddyGames.
Thank you, Keanu.
No worries, Liam. I'm glad you enjoyed Speed.
Yeah, I did. Speed's a very good movie. Great soundtrack. Speed 2, however, actually, you're not in Speed 2. It's fine. No one wanted to come back for Speed 2.
Is that so?
Yeah. Completely different cast. You're dead.
Yeah, here it comes.
No.
I just went ahead and I was like, okay, I'm going to
You're
shoot
fine.
behind me.
Speed 3, The Lake House. Wow. I mean, time did slow down while watching that, so it makes sense.
The bus that couldn't slow down. That sounds like I don't know, a kid's show,
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine episode.
Yeah. It's a Thomas Tank Engine.
And here is Brutus, the bus that
Yeah.
couldn't slow down.
Alex loves the pistol sounds.
He was a very fast bus.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like some CIA agents are climbing onto the bus now. Right then. Well, I think we're running out of content for this stream.
See ya!
Here we go.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Chase
What a great
the
little game.
Express. Yeah,
Chase
what
the
do you think
Express,
of it?
everyone. I think it's fantastic. I think more people should go and play this, please. It's out now, everyone, on PlayStation 1.
It's been out for 24 years.
Here begins the countdown to annihilation of Europe. That's the second tagline. I don't like how the C in Chase the Express is lowercase. It really annoys me.
Yeah, everything is lowercase in it, actually.
Yeah, it annoys me a bit. And even the front cover, it's the same ad. I never spotted it before. Mm-hmm. Capitalise your words.
They couldn't make up their minds because the Japanese box art, if you look at it, looks very similar to the Speed poster. Did you know that? I'll just very quickly, like the poster of Chase the Express.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're on about because I've got it on my phone.
Looks so similar to it. I'll show it to the Discord as well. If anybody wants to see this this comparison I'm making to Liam, I will definitely show it to you on the Discord because I think that's probably the best place to show it. So yeah, you've got this poster over here.
It's very similar, isn't it?
Yeah. Also very Tomorrow Never Dies, actually. And then you got this.
Oh, it's a fantastic poster. Actually, if
See
you
what
look
I
at
mean?
Speed 2...
Yeah, this poster.
That's even more like... Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's it. It's identical.
Yeah.
It's absolutely identical.
If you want to show it on stream, go for it.
I will
but
do,
yeah.
actually. I will do. Hang on.
He's got this, chat. But yeah, what is Chase
No.
the Express is, as you can see, it's a PS1 game. Came out super late into the PlayStation 1's legacy. And it is a phenomenal game. It's coming here in a second.
There
now.
will be coming. Carry on, Nico. Carry on chatting.
And yeah, what is it? It's made, like I said, by the people that made Jumping Flash. And Sadly, they got dissolved into Studio Japan, but this was their final hurrah, their final big game before they went out. There's one more game they did, but it was more like a project they already had going on, but this was truly like their biggest ambitious game. So yeah, JC Express, we got the Japanese cover here.
Oh,
This is the Japanese
it's
cover.
very small, sorry. It's just, PS1.
Which,
So-
by the way, there's a black shadow behind.
It looks like he has long hair.
Yeah, behind Jack, and it makes it look like he's like Sung from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then this is Speed,
and
everyone.
this is the poster. Like, come on now, Look at how similar these two are.
Yeah, they are
See what I mean?
so close to each other. Let's actually get it the right format as well. Let's just... It's the same thing, guys. It's the
Oh
same
my god,
thing.
you're right. No, look, JC Express logo.
Yeah.
Right? Now there's all
Oh, it's all
uppercase.
capitalized
now.
now,
It's all
yeah.
uppercase. What's up with that?
How annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's like stuff that I noticed with graphic design. I'm like, oh, this is an uppercase. What are you doing?
Costume Womble wants us to play Jumping Flash, by the way. Is that a good game?
Cottaging Wumble, we have actually played that one already on
Have
the
we?
channel. Yes, we did. It was on Easter game that we did. Rosie and I did that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
you
wasn't
were
there.
gone that day,
Yeah.
and then you came in, and then Rosie got a bit frustrated
Oh,
with
is
the
it that
game.
one? I had to-
and
I had to
looked
take
at you,
over.
and I looked at you like, can we please switch? Yeah. So yeah, Cottaging Wumble, I'll tag you on the Discord which one that one is. But yeah, we have done the entirety of Jumping Flash on stream as well, which is a lovely game. And with that, I also want to quickly thank Low Mode and Citizen Insane for donating this game to us. Thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as well. And I also want to thank 3 other people, which we should thank a little bit more often. And it's obviously our moderators. Thank you so much, Crash Bandicoot 1, Chocobo Breeder, and Sengui.
Indeed.
For keeping the place safe and sound for everybody, as well as your lovely comments and polls that you guys set up for everyone. So, I need to remind myself to thank you guys more often for that. Because, without you, it wouldn't be the same.
And Rosie managed to watch it from her laptop today. So well
Yeah,
done
thank
to
you, Rosie.
Rosie. For that one. Fantastic. In the chat is all of our socials. We've got our usual stuff: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky for usual go live notifications, behind the scenes stuff when we do stuff like that. So please consider following one of those. We've got the Discord, which is growing every day. Love to see more people in the Discord, so please do join there. There's channels for everyone. There's pets, there's food, there's languages, there's books, there's TV, there's games. There's a channel in there for everyone, so do consider joining. There's even sports now as well, if you're into sports. So there's a VOD channel. All of these streams go onto our VOD channel usually a couple days afterwards. Sometimes they're a little bit delayed, but they all go on there eventually. And then there's a main YouTube channel. Before we joined Twitch in 2021, we did like a Let's Play channel, 20-minute edited episodes kind of thing. So do consider joining some of them as well. Lovely to have you there. What's coming up on BuddyGames? On Wednesday, there'll be a Mass Effect 3 stream from Rosie. She's going to have to replay the whole of last stream again, as you all know. And then next Sunday, we haven't come up with a game yet, but there will be one at 1 p.m. BST, as usual. So do come back for those. I'm in London, so I won't be on the channel for a while, but I'll be there in the chat anyway. And London.
Yeah, there you go. You said it now.
But yes, Rosie and Rosie or Nico or both will be here. So there'll be a stream on, as usual. And then finally, the last bit of the day. Thank you all, everyone, for subbing and bitting today. It's very much appreciated. We had me, Bandit, Jers, Archduke of Prussia for the subs. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I've missed anyone. I always double check afterwards. And then we had bits from Miss Dorney, D Proud, Ash Millman, Owine Score, Lamode, Stushar, Archduke of Prussia, Kira, the Crash Bandicoot, and Kirby Rawstorm.
Your parcel.
Run away! Run away!
Right, I'll take it from here. Actually, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm just going to end it there. Thank you all so much for watching BuddyGames today. And we will see you this Wednesday at 8 p.m. BST, not GMT. BST for more Mass Effect. It's this one. Bye, everyone!